Okay, good day, everyone. Welcome to the 11th of Feb live stream. Won't be long, I'll just be taking you through the market and what I'm looking at. Um, there's not so much that I'm looking at for this week. I have only two or three setups that I'm looking for. And given my fundamental spreadsheet, I have silver that I'm looking at. I'm looking to go long on silver. I'm looking to go short on CHFJPY. Those are the most important thing that I'm looking at. I'm long SAJC or SA Top 40. But yeah, before we start, today John Powell is testifying, and we'll listen to what he says. I'm not gonna go through that. However, I'm just gonna go take you through what I'm looking at. And remember, I have SA 40 or JSE top 40. That's the trade that I have. Let me just quickly look at this now. Just gonna see if we are audible and we are live properly. But however, what do you think the market will go, more especially for Nasdaq? I don't have anything on Nasdaq. I don't like how Nasdaq it's looking like. It's in the consolidation phase. But before we get to that, I'll quickly check if we are live. We are properly live. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. Let's get it going. So I will start with the Japanese yen. I'm just gonna talk through the Japanese yen. So the the Japanese Reserve Bank, they are trying to start increasing interest rates. So that is why now you start to see the Japanese getting being bullish, gaining strength with USD JPY broke below this low, leaving a daily fair value gap for which you might look for a reaction like something like that. You might look for a reaction that retests this fair value gap or to retest this resistant area to continue going short. So that's one trade that I'm looking for. The fundamental spreadsheet, the only bullish thing that I have, and I'm very interested in, that I want to trade at silver. Let's go through silver. For silver, we saw that we spoke about an entry that we got you pushed to the upside. We have taken that, even though we didn't close above it. I love the reaction on this daily fair value gap after we've set that low here. We saw a reaction at this fair value gap. It seems like it's a very strong support that is holding. I am gonna look for longs here. I don't know when, but I'm gonna look for long. So what I want to see, what I want to see for silver, I want to see a break above. Just waiting for confirmation. A break above this high, hold above there, retest to go long. So this is what I'm looking for silver. Oh, come on. I am patiently waiting. I think it's giving me a +7 bullish reading on the fundamental spreadsheet, and purely because with Trump's tariffs, there's a lot of uncertainties also with the war. I saw that now Trump threatened to say if Hamas does not release people that they have held hostage, Trump will go there gun blazing. So it's it will be interesting to see what's going to happen. But however, um, we're looking at a very, very, very strong silver. It's very good technical for silver. If we hold above and and get a very strong green candles, or the bulls come through and break above, hold above, leave a value gap that could create a breaker, I'll look to go long like that. So I am patiently waiting for silver to trade above here. I'm just gonna add an alarm. While we're still at it, I'm just gonna quickly add an alarm here and see when we cross here. what's gonna happen. Come on. But anyway, guys, what do you think is gonna happen with the market lately? So I'm just gonna add the alarm. I don't know why it's yeah, add alarm. The reaction of my thing is very slow. Oh no, yeah, I know why it's slow. But anyway, so this was silver. I'm looking for long a break above, a trade above, and hold. I'm gonna go long for silver. For gold, gold is a bit overstretched for me. I'm just gonna be patiently waiting for a pullback. When I see a pullback to this support to continue going targeting. So the first target for me for gold, I think for gold it's up for 3,000. We might retest 3,000 area for gold, and I'll be interested in taking gold if it reaches the 3,000 mark. But for now, just gonna wait out to patiently wait for a pullback to this 50% range here, or the Fibonacci, and then to continue going long. If we retest the equilibrium area, I'll be interested to take gold long. But for now, I'm happy to take silver. Moving ahead, uh, when I go look at the JSE top 40, we have taken the trade here. We have taken another trade at that retest. Go to the previous videos, and I did explain how I was planning to take these trades. Let's see. Now we've closed above here. We're just retesting this high. What I'm looking for now is another reaction at that fair value gap because there's a mini breaker here to still continue up. My stop loss is here. I've already secured a lot of profits. Then, but with the Johannesburg, the JSE top 40 index or index, I was a bit skeptical when I took it because of what Trump said, with the Trump threatening South Africa with sanctions and all that. I was a bit, but I'll say that the markets took it well. The market took it well. We just saw a bit of a dip, and then we immediately started to push to the upside, for which I love, for which I'm holding this, and I'm loving it. Secured a lot of profits. Just want to now see a retest to this area to continue to the upside. And then, as for US indices, there's nothing for me here. I will not wanna even entertain it. As long as we are at this, we are here. Just quickly, as long as we are retesting these areas, I'm not looking for anything for Nasdaq. It will be lovely if I see a break above a retest to go long, and I start seeing the fundamentals coming through for the index and start to see the spreadsheet now. Because on my spreadsheet, I look at NFP, I look at PPI, CPI, GDP, uh, interest rates, CO2 data. I might share the CO2 data for last week that was interesting for, but anyway, so those are the fundamental those are the parameters that I'm looking at and I'm scoring them. So if we see a break above and retest this area, I must start to look for Nasdaq long. However, vice versa can happen. We start to see break and retest, sorry, we start to see it breaks below this support. The next line that I'm looking for is this low here. That could be if it gives me a bearish, I might take shots to target this fair value gap here to still continue going long. But another support that we should look up to is this one. So there's these three levels that are very interesting for me that I might look to take trades from. But now I'm not looking for that. I'm not looking for Nasdaq in this S&P 500. They're just in a data range given what Trump is doing. Moving ahead, I did explain about USD CHF, USD JPY that I might look for shorts. A retest, reject to come back short. My plan is to hold this trade for at least a minimum of a week, a maximum of 2 weeks, not more than that. Don't want to pay a lot of subs because there's no positive subs on it. USD JPY, USD CHF, I just want to see a retest there to still continue going lower, even though I missed the first trade at the low, but I'll be happy to take a trade at this retest. You could look for something like this, 50% of that range, stop loss there, or something like this. But let's watch and see. My best bet right now, I'm short Euro AUD. The market is, the fundamental spreadsheet has just given me a bearish reading. And what's important now and what it's to note is that I'm bullish Euro, I'm bullish AUD and I'm bearish Euro. Because they're already, if you were to check the interest rate, the euro, they have decreased their interest rate, and it seems like they'll continue decreasing it. And today is trading at a plus 2.0%, 0.2%. I mean, a retest there to continue short, that will be very interesting for me. But GPAUD, it's still neutral on my fundamental spreadsheet. Just watching closely this strong support here. If the support will hold and we start pushing back to the upside. Another one that I might take short as well, given what happens, as I spoke about this, Euro JPY, a retest from this resistant area to continue going short. So if we retest here, I'm gonna try to go short. But CHFJPY is a trade that I'm watching closely for me. It's a trade that I'm watching closely and I'm very interested in it. So CHFJPY, I'm looking for a retest here. I'm looking for a retest and to still go short on it. And this has positive swap. So for me, shorting CHF, it's more like a break even. I'm not gonna pay expensive swaps. I might even go to the positive swap. So those are the things that I'm looking for, and I love to trade. That's it for me, guys. I think those are the setups that I'm looking for. But the biggest setup that I'm interested in right now, I think I'll say call it chart for the day. It's silver. I'm watching silver very closely. Let's see if silver will give us a break above and a retest to continue going long. If silver gives us that, I'm happy to go long. I'm definitely happy to go long. But the rest, I don't like their technique. I don't like, they're still giving me a neutral reading on my fundamental spreadsheet. And then gold. Gold, I did explain that gold is a bit overstretched for me. For those that want to trade gold for now, one will say, why don't you take gold on this fair value gap and take gold there on the support stop loss just below there, maybe to target my 3,000 mark. I don't like it. I just want a very strong pullback. If it gives me a very good pullback, and then now I can start targeting the 3,000 mark. But for my call for me, within the next month or two, gold will might retest there and then we go back to 3,000. And 3,000 per ounce for gold, it's within reach. And gold today is trading at 0.3 minus 0.3, it's down 0.3%. If we're to look at the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, just to quickly speak about the Johannesburg Stock Exchange for the day, it's down it's down 0.2%. The Johannesburg top 40 index is down 0.2%. And how and but this move also could have been propelled by the South African Reserve Bank interest decreasing interest rate by 25 basis points, for which was very positive for stocks. The stock received that very well in the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, hence we saw this bull run, and I'm still bullish on it. If it gives me a retest there, I might look to add more position because for now I only have two positions. The first one there, the second one on this retest of the support here. Very strong support held, very strong. I looked to push to the upside. So those that I'm holding, and another one that I'm watching closely is CHFJPY, for which today it's more like it's up 0.9%, for which it's not really up, it's just a neutral day for it. So this is it, and this is what I'm holding for the day, and this is what I'm hoping for this week. What else can I speak about? Let me know, guys. I said I'm not gonna be long. Let me know what do you want me to cover before I call it a day now. I said I'm not gonna be here for long. Um, what do you want me to cover? I'm not gonna be here for long. Just quickly check your comments. Anyway, yeah. So for me, my departing charts. Look at CHFJPY. Look at silver. You can possibly look at Euro JPY or Euro AUD as well. What is Euro AUD? Euro AUD. You could also look at Euro AUD and Euro JPY. I'm a I'm a very I'm so strongly bearish on Euro. I'm bullish the other pairs. But those are things that you can look at for now. Um, but let's close it with Bitcoin. I've taken short on Bitcoin. I'm short on Bitcoin for now. And if you've been following me for the past few weeks, I called for 90,000. I called for 90,000. That Bitcoin we might get a pullback to the 90,000 mark. And the next target for me is 85,000, which is about at this daily fair value gap. So that's another area that I'm calling for. Hence, I went short. While at it, I see that now starting to reject. I think there is a 4 hour fair value gap where it's rejecting it now, or it's holding a bit tight. The very strong resistant area or support area there. I am gonna with this very strong support, I think I'm gonna move my stop loss to this high there. Hold on for me. Quickly do that. My phone. Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, that's it. I'm still looking for 85,000. So for my call for Bitcoin, I'm calling Bitcoin to still go. If it rejects at, let's mark the 90. Oh, 90,000. There we go. Oh, didn't reach now. Yeah, 90,000 somewhere that 50% of this range here. So calling for the 90,000 or 85,000. Worst case scenario, it might reach the 80,000 mark, but I don't think so. 80,000, I'll be pushing it, but 85,000, I could look for a strong pullback to 84,000 and then push back up. Hence, I'm holding Bitcoin shorts because of that. And fundamentally, it's a bit shaky with Bitcoin, given Bitcoin moves exactly like moves similar to moves similar to Nasdaq. It's a risk on asset. Trump is pro risk on asset. However, given the tariffs, given what Trump is saying, it's a bit investors are closing a lot of profits. So that is why I'm in doubt to take Bitcoin long. And my fundamental spreadsheet start giving me Bitcoin shorts. So that is why I'm holding Bitcoin shorts. But Bitcoin today is trading at it's down 0.4%. It looks like a very strong consolidating day, I should say. The rest, I'm neutral on them. I'm not looking for anything. So let's see what silver does for us. Let's see what CHF, JPY, silver gives us, and Euro AUD are giving us. And yeah, those are things that I'm looking for. But anyway, guys, truly appreciate all of you for joining me now. I hate this chat anyway. For joining me at this time. Um, we'll catch up, guys. I'll be live once in a while. I'll be posting videos and I'll start to add my link of the TikTok. But other than that, please do not forget to like and subscribe and give us your opinion about the markets. Where do you think it's gonna go? Where do you think gold is going? Where do you think gold is going next? Where do you think gold is going next? Is gold gonna go to 3,000 before the pullback, or it's gonna pull back and start pushing back up to the 3,000 mark? But for me, it's silver. Silver is my best chat for the day or for the week, in fact. And if I go in, I'm gonna hold silver until this high. That was 2024 Wednesday high. I mean 2024 October high. That's my next target for silver. So I'm just gonna be patient with silver. The most important thing for me now, I think, is to be patient. GPB AUD, I forgot this one. GPB NZD. It's another chart that I'm strongly looking. So I'm gonna wait for this. This is interesting. This is interesting. I think GPNZD, I'm just gonna confirm my spreadsheet. I'm just gonna wait for this forward to close. If it closes above, it means it has left this fair value gap here with a break higher. Let's see the 1 hour time frame. I would like to enter on 1 hour time frame though. But let's see. Okay, I think I'm gonna wait for this 4 hour time for this 4 hour candle to close. Once we have closed on this 4 hour candle, I am gonna enter long. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go long. I'm just gonna patiently wait for now, but this is what I'm looking for on GPB and ZD. We saw the market consolidated, broke above, left a daily fair value gap here, and came to reject exactly the daily fair value gap, which means it's a strong support area. We saw the rejection, this resistant 10 support here, good, strong support. I'm just gonna wait for this 4 hour time frame to close, and if it closes above this range here, for me, it will be lovely if the best setup for me is if we have an invasion of this for 4 hour here. If we get a very strong, if we see it continue pushing and close above, and we get this 4 hour invasion above here, that will be my best setup. That will be the best setup that I'll be looking for. But for now, I'm gonna wait for this 4 hour time frame where to see where it closes. If it closes the way I like, I might be taking GPB NZD and I'll update in that regard. I forgot about it. It's giving me a neutral to a bullish reading, but because I love the technicals, I might take it. And I also love the GPB as well. Its interest rate is slightly higher than NZD, so I'm happy to take GPB NZD longs. Okay, I think that's it, guys. I truly appreciate all of you joining me, and we'll be starting a podcast very soon as well, where we'll be talking about the markets. We'll be talking about any other thing, but other than that, I'll start introducing more fundamentals for you just to get to understand what I do, guys. Other than that, thank you so much. I truly appreciate all of you. This was prayer, and this is the Ahoro Trading Show.